just about ready to roll. Corey Seager up now for the Mets. And we're underway here in the home opener. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Nope, that's
Next
outside.
pitch is outside.
Ball.
And that is ball 1. Perez, a 6'8 righty, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lone Depot Park just underway here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mangum should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, yeah.
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Payoff pitch. And he saw
Take
8
base,
pitches
ball 4.
before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Heck what?
Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
In the dirt. Off the mark there. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Nope,
That's a good at bat right there. He was
base.
down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now it's Mark Vientos. He was late there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down.
A swing and a miss. Leading off, Dalton Varsho.
That's a ball.
Bouncer to Hoskins. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. And that's outside. Ball one.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. Hoskins takes it himself here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now for the Marlins, Michael Busch. Foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Inside. Ball.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Nathan Lucas up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Varsho takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Perez, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem.
Nope.
Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers, that, you know, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, you know, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Baty digs in now. Max Scherzer's a good example of that. A guy in Detroit, it took him a while to figure out how to control, how to command, and now he throws it where he wants to pretty much all the time. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Marcell Ozuna. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Pitch kicks away. Throws to second. Man at second. Just missed.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on on and missed. Struck him out. And there's one down. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Outside, ball.
That one inside. And
ball.
the count is 2-0. That's a little
down.
bit low.
That's a ball.
The Marlins looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Out towards right center field. Kwan on his way over. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Marcy.
That's a ball. Outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Next pitch is outside. The Fish with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ball one
no,
there.
That's low. Ball.
In the air, left field. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Top of the third, no score. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Marcus Semien. Fly to left his first time. Bush under it. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Ball out.
Inside, just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And that is in for a strike. 2-2. Next offering is in the dirt. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Yeehaw! Ball outside.
That's a ball.
No, that missed.
Tried
That's
the
a ball.
sweeper. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets up,
He's
throws to first in time. He stole a hit. Michael Busch, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the fourth, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Steven Kwan.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Kwan, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Slapped the other way, foul. The Mets hitless so far in the game. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Vientos stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll circle the bases. He's 0 for 1. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Check swing. No appeal. And the count even 1-1. Gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's the ball low.
That missed inside.
In.
Ball 3. Hoskins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Marcell Ozuna.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Curve in the dirt. On the ground. Seager zips it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Hey!
Popped up to the left into foul ground. That's out number 2. And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. He was walked intentionally his first time.
Ball.
Check
One.
swing. He went, and it's 1-1. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
No, that's inside.
That one fouled off. And that's off
in. Ball.
The inside edge. 2-1. That one missing inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground to the left. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Barger zips it across. Awesome play there.
Now pitching for the
Kane
Marlins,
Gibson gets the
number
call from the
58.
pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Barger. And a couple of quick outs.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
No, that's out. Ball.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Andres Perez.
Fouled off left side.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ball to strike. On the ground, right side. Simeon slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho. This one smoked on its way out of here. He sends it into the second deck. Has grounded out a couple of times. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of the 6th inning. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. In the air, left field. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
No, that's in.
Stays alive. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Carrying well. Out of here. All muscle to center field. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air to left center. Mangum on the move. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Vientos
That's it,
up to
ball.
hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
That's a ball. Heck!
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In time to Bush. Play is made, 2 out. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Sean Manaea. On now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
What? Ball. That's a ball. That's inside.
That's off the
Ball,
inside
that's in.
corner. Ball 3. And that's through there for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
This looks like extra bases. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up the middle, Seager. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So now with 1 away in a minute. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Matt Shaw. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Late swing, fouled off. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. That one missed.
That's down. Ball.
The Mets holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Next to hit, Liam Hicks. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Morel on at second with 2 down.
That's outside. A really good take.
And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 7th. Rhys Hoskins up next. For the Mets, Calvin Fauché takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Shaw throws across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
No, that's it.
Next offering is fouled back. Fauché in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Marcy gets under it. 2 away now. So up next, Francisco Alvarez.
Hut!
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th.
The second baseman,
Oscar Brazoban will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one ripped, but foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground right side. Takes it himself. And they get the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker.
Jimenez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That clips the corner. The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
now pitching for
now, Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tying run at the plate. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And that back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the eighth. Corey Seager. So a lefty out of the pen. Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
It's through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Down. Ball. No, that missed.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Jake Mangum. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. This one in the air center field. Kwan has a beat on it. And there's one away. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luke Weaver. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Marcell
Ozuna coming up to hit. 1 for 3.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Inside. Ball. And the count is 2-2. That's inside.
That's inside. Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Miami, and now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Tyler Phillips gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Morel takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Ball outside.
Just off the inside edge. And that's down and away. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Sanoha. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the Tobias Myers on the pitch here.
That missed. That's the ball.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 up, 1 down. In the air, left side. Lucas settles under this one, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Javier Sanoha. Line drive. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This one in the air, right field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.